What it do, being crew? It's your boy Savon Thomas, back with another episode of Coffee and Comments. Today we're going to review the movie Civil War. Was it good? Was it trash? Let's talk about it, but first, let's take a sip. Welcome back, Bean Crew. Again, this is a review of the movie Civil War. But before we get into our review, as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Helps us out. We're really looking to grow the channel here in 2024. We're going to produce more content. Excited to get you guys more reviews. But thanks for you guys to subscribe for free for us to grow. So hit the subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. But the movie Civil War, let me start off by saying I wasn't the intended audience for this movie. But if you're into visual cinema, so like beautiful shots, beautiful scenes, inaudible sounds, good sounds, things like that, like the technical aspects of a movie, you're gonna love this movie. Like it will be a fantastic movie for you guys. For me, I love all those things, but the things I look at is like the shots. So I found myself often with this movie being like, man, that's a great shot. That's a fantastic shot. I love the sound. Like there's all these different aspects, but the plot of this movie just threw me off, right? And here's why I say that. I came into it, I should have watched the trailer, so this is on me. But I came into this movie thinking like this is like a Civil War type movie. So we're not gonna play one side wins with the others. I think it would have just been fun to like have two forces fighting each other. And we see that, right? But you get the movie from the journalist perspective. Like it stars Kirsten Dunst. You have a couple different actors and actresses in this movie as well. But the main actor is Kirsten Dunst, and she's a famous journalist. And they're looking to go to DC to meet the president and get like a quote or interview from him. And the war is going on. It's America versus America. And it kind of is showing you like dystopian times if like things do play out as they kind of seem like they're going to play out in America with all the different diversion and certain presidents. They don't hint at any president, but they kind of talk about it a little bit. But it's just from the journalist perspective. And so for me watching this movie, I was expecting a different movie than what I got. And so I was a little bit disappointed. And that, again, that's on me as the movie viewer. That's why I say I wasn't the intended audience for this movie, because it was a movie about journalism and really like, I don't want to say the power of journalism, but some of the stuff for me, I was like, bro, what is going on here? Like, why is the press on the front line? Like, it's not that important for the girl to be right behind the person shooting the guns. And I understand like the thought process is like, oh, they're representing the people. The people need to know about press. I get the parallels that they're going for, but it's just like there's a movie about Civil War and there's a movie about journalists, and they kind of like, I don't know, they didn't do a good job of either one, if that makes sense. Like, but as far as like the movie goes, like from a movie visual perspective, phenomenal. Like the shots, the scenes. The different scenes that they do, like there's a scene I specifically remember with like the pink background with the flowers, with the water sprinkler rotating around, or like they're in the car and like the sky's being lit up. Like there's all these fantastic scenes that make great cinema and filmography, but for me the plot just didn't click. It made sense. I'm not gonna say it didn't make sense, but it just didn't. It was left open for interpretation, and I wanted a clear story, I think. And that's really why I say for me, I wasn't a target audience. I thought it was a good movie. I didn't think it was terrible. I thought it was a good movie. I thought everybody acted well, but there were just like points where I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is this important? Like, why are they on the front lines? The photo taking thing. Like, there's different aspects. I'm like, journalists aren't that important. They are, but they're not that important. So, it's a good movie. Go watch it. It is quality filmmaking, but it's just, I don't know. It could have been. I feel like if somebody else did that movie, it'd be better, just because there could have been a story that was told that I feel like would have been better. Like a true Civil War movie is what I was looking for. Like, let's fight. And they were fighting. Again, there was American versus American. And then you see the president. There's a lot of things that happen in the movie. I'm not going to give it away. But I gave this movie a 7.5 out of 10 because it was good. It was quality filmography. Just the plot for me was missing. So good movie. It is on my medium roast list, though. So if you want to watch it, go watch it. If you don't want to, no big deal. I don't think you're really missing out on anything. But that's my thoughts. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to the episode of Coffee and Comments.